Iggy Pop.
I work so hard, man, so don't trip me up. Shaking a leg like the tail of the pup. I'm paying dues till I register feet. Sure hope I don't end up on the street. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. So many people rise and fall. Who's looking after you at all? Nobody knows anybody at all. Strangers in paradise down at the mall. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Home, home. Everybody needs a home. Home, home. Everybody needs a home. All right. I love my home and my family. Who's gonna love you when the mountain gets steep? We're gonna make it in a Jeep. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Home boy, home boy. You better think about your home. You better love it, don't shove it. 'Cause every mother hopper really needs a home. Home, home, oh, I need my home. Now when I get home, I feel so good. 'Cause the door is locked and it ain't just wood. No kind of fool can get in my way. 'Cause I got it all together today. I'm sitting home, I'm feeling good. I got everything like I should. I'm set, I'm all right. I got my home and I feel all right. I feel all right, I feel all right. 'Cause I got a home, hey man. No, I ain't on the street, I don't have to be a bum. And nobody can mess with me, they can't mess with me. 'Cause I got a home, home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Home boy, home boy. Everybody needs a home. Thanks, Jay.
Hipster stuff and spoil upon fucking assholes, fucking drunks, junkies, pimps and line drug losers, assholes, crackers, substance abusers. You don't give a fuck, care what I say. I don't give a fuck, care what you say. You don't give a fuck, care about me. Fuck you, you don't like me. Who cares? We don't care. Fuck you, we don't care. Who cares? We don't care. Fuck you, we don't care. Airheads, models, lies and deeds, pop stars, overhead, Chinese wave. Hashtags, pop tarts, and the porn stars. No class for the white trash. You can't say I can't have it my way. I don't give a fuck, I care what you say. You don't have the right to fucking judge me. Fuck you and your goddamn verbally. Who cares? We don't care. Fuck you, we don't care. Who cares? We don't care. Fuck you, we don't fucking care. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Alright, Sheriff's Department. This is Fanzine. Calling to make a complaint. I'm trying to get some sleep, and I gotta be up at work real early in the morning. My piggy bastard neighbors are blasting their goddamn punk rock, and they're smashing and trashing shit next door, and there's girls running around with their titties hanging out. Beer cans flown all over my lawn. I tried asking them to tone it down. They told me to go fuck myself. God darn it. Please come help. Get over here, quick. I can't take it no more. They're driving me fucking crazy. And it's a goddamn fucking pig party.
Alright, we're back. This is the ED show number like 113. We're joined by the always obnoxious one, Bob. You know, if you take that B away from the Bob, it's obnoxious. There you go. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bob is on the outskirts of Tampa, is that right?
That where I be.
All right. Cool, man. I'm trying to get my look. I can watch my board, kind of like you. The people over at the Loud, Fast, and Shitty have got a nice little message board and stuff. I've got mine, but the only way I can respond is on a delay and stuff. You guys are big time over there, so.
Hey, speaking of delays, I can hear myself every word I speak.
I'm not having anything over here, man. You're great over here, so if you don't mind hearing yourself twice, I'm sorry I took you away from the presidential debate tonight. So, I
don't think we're missing anything there. Although maybe we are. Who knows?
You're missing sound bites. This shit. 15, 20 years from now, the kids that are going to be into music are going to be using that shit. It's a circus sideshow. If nobody's using it now, they're stupid. I mean, I think somebody should be. Oh, look at that. Let's see.
Well,
there you go.
My buddy Arthur, he does a thing called, what the hell is it? Trumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
And he's using all the, you should get him on the show, dude. Fucking.
That shit's good,
Trump
man.
stuff. Yeah, he does this hardcore, like just brutal death almost, stuff, and it's all Trump quotes.
Hell yeah, man. Especially with this shit. Maybe I'll get him on the week of, the
week of the election.
Yeah. Well, we're on a Wednesday night. We're not normally. I think I'm gonna just, one day I'll probably, when the ratings wars come out, I'm gonna probably run against Bob's show, the Loud, Fast, and Shitty, and we're just gonna duel it out, fucking like a bunch of dicks.
That's okay. Yeah, man. We'll just do maybe we can give that wall-to-wall coverage that they talk about on the big stations.
Yeah, well, maybe what I'd like to do with you eventually down the road is you and me and whoever else wants to get involved locally or maybe abroad, give PNX News a run for their money. Those guys.
What? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you haven't seen that? It's the I can't think of his name. The cat from DI. The lead, Casey, he gets all plastered up and shit, and he's got this drinker's nose and shit. And he goes into character, and he just kind of like you. He's obnoxious and he's a dick, and he does some pretty good interviews and shit. And Rick Agnew goes by Rick Fagnew, and just shit like that, And then there's that Chaotic Radio out of L.A. He's got himself a nice studio. He just had. What the hell's the name of the band? I just had them on my comp. I can't. The name escapes me. But these cats from England were on today, so they're not doing what you and I do. I mean, they have their. I think they're actually on radio, but they're trying to do the live stream on Facebook, which is okay, but it's not as good as this, as far as I'm concerned. But whatever.
Have you been doing that? Do you stream live to Facebook?
Not so much. I think it's okay. I mean, I do it at shows occasionally. I'll do it. I did it when it first came out. I wanted to just do it just to get it out of my system. But now everybody and their mom does it. And it's just like,
Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess.
It'd be cool if, like, you get somebody's ass kicked or a robbery or something funny or a pregnancy.
A live hostage situation.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody takes over a zoo.
Sure. A pig farm,
A pig farm.
Yeah, pigs fucking.
We did a video shoot at a pig farm, and we were all just in jock straps and ski masks. We lathered ourselves up in pig shit and mud. It was a great promo video.
Yeah, well, it's an anti-ISIS campaign, you know, so I'm sure.
Well, we consider ourselves punk rock terrorists.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, so real quick before I forget, your better half, Hambone's not there, and
My better half. You make him sound like my wife.
Well,
He's my bass player.
He's the plump one. He's the most piggy-like of y'all.
Oh,
you know?
Jesus Christ. He's going to have your ass for that, dude.
Well, he does work in the culinary industry, so a skinny guy in the culinary industry is wrong.
That's true. He would have been here tonight, but he's a slave to the man, and he's making his ends meet. or he's meeting his end. Needless to say, he's incapacitated tonight, so it'll just be me.
Hey, he does a lot, you know. He burns the candle at both ends, whatever. He's the wind beneath his sail, whatever the Bette Midler song goes.
He's awesome, man. He's a very creative dude, and
he did a great job on that video, by the way.
Yeah, he's got 1 million hours of fucking video footage of tours that we've done in like 2 years ago, and I swear they're going to be out by like 2018, maybe 2019.
Yeah.
Slowest man alive, but he's a fucking talented dude. And yeah, he put together that video for us, man. And it's for the song "Who Cares." It's actually from another record that we did. We're just getting around to releasing videos from our previous records, and got a lot of comments, man. People dig it, so it's good. He did a great job.
Yeah, I'm in the talks. This is already in the talks, and the next time Svetlana's comes into town, I'm gonna try to get like a skate park or a pool or something, and they're gonna shoot a video. But with all that time put into it and shit, I was like, well, if we're gonna do that, we might as well fucking have a show. So I reached out to you before, and I wanted you on this bill. I thought it was a great bill. I'm sorry you guys couldn't make it on it, but
well, unfortunately, our drummer's a pussy, and he plays in like 8 bands. So we have to split time with him, and he was playing in some ska band at some festival down in South Florida, and he couldn't do the date of the Svetlanas. So, yeah, next time for sure, man. That was a kick-ass show. I went to the show, and I had a great time. It was a great show. Really sucks to hear what happened with their van. The douchebags in San Francisco busted them up and stealing their shit.
Well, I guess it's not the first time. I'm gonna, maybe
San Francisco's known for that, man.
Yeah, junkies, man, Junkieville. I guess you meet so many nice people on the road and shit, and you take things for granted, and then something like this happens, and it changes your whole. I'm not speaking on them, but you go, okay, I can't trust this. You walk away from your van or whatever for 15 minutes, and you're looking over your shoulder every fucking 5 or whatever. It sucks. But
anytime you got a van full of gear and you're riding around places that you don't know and you don't know the areas to beware from, yeah, man, look out and become a target.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I know it's not the first time it's happened to a band in San Francisco. I know it's happened in Houston. I think you were saying New Orleans is pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Nothing against the cities, but
it actually happened to us. Hey, whatever knob you just turned, I hear myself again.
I didn't turn nothing, dude.
Such a weird setup you got over there. Yeah, we got all of our shit ripped off in Knoxville, Tennessee once. And that's just a fucked up deal, man. All your shit's gone. In this case, someone stole our fucking ride, the whole fucking thing. We're like stranded at like these fat chicks' house. And they were cool though, man. Fortunately, we had a place to stay.
Yeah. They were.
We had to work it off, though. You know what I mean?
Sure. You got to do what pigs do, man.
Yeah. We thought it was a one-night pig stay, and it turned into a pig sty after a little bit of time.
And then that's when the second generation of Pigpen was born. So
that was actually the first generation of Pigpen. There's been a lot of different variations of Pigpen throughout the years.
I was just talking to a guy the other day. Do you know Chris Kramer? He was in that.
Sounds familiar.
Ass Gasket and Trying to think of some other bands. Anyways, he's like, I brought you guys up, and he's like, they're still around. I was like, yeah. I was like,
We get that a lot.
Bob's like the official original guy, man. So, fucking, you are the you're giving No Fraud a run for their money because No Fraud's still around, but they're, I guess
They definitely predate us by a bit.
I can't really think of anybody else that's out there that's still playing that's older than that. Can you? But F's not really local, so I mean.
As long as Chris Barrows keeps playing shows.
Yeah, well, that's Chris Barrows. That's a whole different, that's. The next band, I was talking to Chris, and he's going to have the Chris Barrows Orchestra, so I mean.
Awesome, man. Are they going to do like the Christmas things like that Trans-Siberian Orchestra does?
Yeah, he's actually got the stick. He'll be doing this.
Conducting?
Yeah. With the fancy suit with the coattails or whatever you call that shit.
I have no idea what you would call that shit.
You know what
I've
I'm
never brought that up in everyday conversation.
I don't either. I watch Bugs Bunny. That's where I know it from. So. That album, your latest album,
Bad Motherfucker.
Bad Motherfucker, and that's based on Evel Knievel, correct?
It is. We put 3 records out like in the last 2 years, and it was kind of like our trilogy of terror record, if you will. And what we did, being from Tampa, we took some legendary names that were from the area, and we basically featured them on a string of records that we did. Started out with Lobster Boy, Grady Stiles. Then we did one that was about what's that old fucking guy that was on there? Oh, yeah, Dr. Paul Bearer. From Creature Feature. But we called that one Ghoulish Terror. And then, of course, Evel Knievel. All these guys share Tampa Bay ties. This album was a tribute to Evel and the man that he was. And it's just punk rock through and through. A couple other songs. We write love songs, Eric, So we love these people. We got another song on the new record. It's called We Hate You, which we basically stole from, I wouldn't really call them fan mail, but an email. I guess it was more like hate mail. It wasn't quite a death threat.
I remember it. I think I was either on the show or it was around the time, one of the times I was on your show. I remember. That was good stuff.
The beauty about being a musician is, man, is you always get the last word. Some asshole may get the best of you and call you a douchebag in an email, but God damn it, I'll write a fucking song about you and use your own fucking words. Now the question is do I give him songwriting credits? Because he definitely wrote more than half that song, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You need to get people downloading that shit off of Bandcamp or something. And that way I can start giving him some residuals. Let him know that song's out there.
Well, that'll give you more material for future songs, that I hope. So hopefully you can
absolutely
stay in touch with them. I want to thank you that's my first time I've been on anybody's music that I know of. I mean, I've been giving credit on a couple albums and stuff, but thank you for letting Ed Fanzine be on there. That was really fun. So
well, there would be no Ed Fanzine without Pigpen, I don't think.
No.
I think, isn't it the birth of Ed Fanzine?
Ed Fanzine was born on
was hatched, like incubated.
Yeah. Yep, and I've actually made a Facebook page for it. Hopefully it won't be taken down.
Oh, yeah, dude. What's fucked out, dude, is I got the Facebook police picked me up this past week, and they want me to go by my real name on Facebook. And
somebody's a dick out there, dude. It's like I dealt with the week I was trying to do promotions for my first show and pushing Svetlana's. Somebody's a dick. Somebody's reporting people and shit, and somebody just wants to poop on everybody's parade. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. I'm kind of pissed off about it, man. People are like, just start a new account. Yeah, that's cool and all, but I don't want to do that, man. I got pictures on there, and I don't have the fucking patience to fucking download a bunch of pictures off a fucking.
Well, you don't do that.
Facebook account.
You don't necessarily have to do that. You have a backup account, though. You gotta. I mean, this day and age, it sucks, but doing what you do, and I'm not saying I do anything in the capacity you do, but I had to, and maybe I've always had 3 or 4 accounts over the years, and I'm just pissing
I've noticed
off.
that about you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of personalities in me, man. You just haven't seen them. You'll probably see them more as the years go on. I'm coming out of my shell more, so. But anyways, thanks again for putting me on there. Thanks again for donating that track on The Man Called Stab. I know it got released and you were saying, don't use that, but it was too late. You can still get back on there. I'm still going to be doing some more. If Pigpen does any studio time, I'd like you guys to do a government issue song if you're up for it.
We actually talked about that, dude. We are going to be doing some more studio stuff. Just let me know, whenever that deadline is so we can make sure we get it to you in time. Because
right.
we did talk about doing it.
Go through like 5 songs. Give me a list of 5 songs, your first one being the one you want to play the most, and I'll tell you if they're taken and stuff. So that way, I already fucked up and dropped the ball. Naked Ray.
Better yet, why don't you just send me some songs that aren't taken, and we'll fucking pick from those.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, do that, and we'll do that song.
Yeah, I love showing this mask off, man. It's even better now. Maybe you guys can use it or something, but this is, you know what this is?
What is that from? That's a creepy looking motherfucker.
This is what those fuckers put on that want to act like they're women, and they put a wig on it, and it's supposed to be a woman's face, but I can't even put it. It's Velcroed in the back. Matt from The Horribles was able to put it on, but he had a hell of a time taking it off. It's like skin tight, dude. It's scary.
So did it look like his real face?
Yeah, but it's just that pasty look. It's that Terry Schiavo look. You're just like... It's really creepy, man.
You're a sick man.
Hey,
I like that. That's what I like about you.
Yeah, that's right. We got to keep it real. Hey, so the next time I get you on here, maybe we'll do it out in the field or something, and we can get you guys in action. You guys always have a great show, man. I mean, whether it's your pyrotechniques, I don't know how much you spend on it, but you have to have a very good pyrotechnician. So you don't have
I've not
a great
burned
white,
anything down yet.
It's not a great white concert yet, but
For sure.
But I do, I'm hoping to get some bands down here in the future, and I want to get you on it. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm working on trying to get the Jasons down here.
Yeah, hook that up.
And your name came up. Your name is number 1 on the list. So, that, and I won't have you playing last like the last time I had you do a show with me. But, we definitely, I'm hoping that there's another band I can bring in that would be close to that, or maybe I can bring somebody in like the Mentors or somebody like that. The Mentors haven't been here in a while, and I'm supposed to have Sticky Wife Beater on pretty soon, so.
Very cool.
That'd be I'm sure that a lot of people wouldn't like that, but fuck them, you know what I mean? We're about having good shows and good time. If you're pussy, you got a pussy and it bleeds because of that, get the fuck out of here,
It's like this, Eric. Fuck those people.
Yeah.
Fuck them right into pussy.
Yeah, fuck them into pussy. So, you got 3 albums on Bandcamp, is that correct?
We got 5 records on Bandcamp. You can check it out.
I'm going to flash it up on the screen.
Yeah, it's originalpigpen.bandcamp.com, or probably better yet and easiest is officialpigpen.com. That'll take you to the links to our Bandcamp. We got 5 records that are on there. So, yeah, just, please go pirate that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched your show Monday. And the band you had on there, Twisty Chris and the Pudding Packs, was talking about how you did that. And it's not the first time. I don't care, man. You're promoting, so it shouldn't cost you anything. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not that. I was talking to him early in the day, and he said, I can't believe I'm getting ready to go and buy my own album on, Bandcamp. Because he said he was going to send me some tracks. He forgot about it. So, it was down to the wire, and he was going to buy it. And I was like, oh, dude, don't worry about that, I'll save you the money. So I just hacked that shit. I'm a fucking hacker. I'm a hacktivist.
Yeah, you're good at it, dude. I'll hit you up soon about some stuff. Well, maybe it might have to do with this new supercomputer I got here. I want to be able to run 1080 and shit. So, but
Yeah, I'd like to update my studio at some point, man. I mean, I've been running on the backbone of a shitty computer that I'm afraid to take out of the loop. I got a kick-ass Mac, but I haven't really set it up because the software is expensive and it's different than what I'm used to. So
yeah,
I'll figure it out one of these days.
yeah, I'd like to go the Mac way because it just seems so trouble-free. But that's,
Well, be prepared to buy the software.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what's
yeah, well,
or hack it.
this really, I haven't had to buy too much software with using this app. I mean, it was everything I've done was build this computer. Everything I don't have really anything I need, to buy when I do this show. Thank God. I mean, I'm a simple man. I mean, I've complicated myself through this show and learned what works and what doesn't, but it is what it is. But
It's all a learning process.
sure is. Yeah. So, hopefully by my last guest, I don't forget to turn my mic on. Last week's show and a week before, I forgot to turn my mic on, so I did an interview with just him talking. So I'll have to get you. I'll have to get that band on there. They're real fun to watch live. They're called out of Arizona. They're called Heavy Breather. First time I had them on the show, they had a brick between their legs. He did, and he was naked, hanging off a chain, and he had a sledgehammer. And at the conclusion of the interview, he stands up and smashes it right into his cock, and it blew up. It was badass. Well, he does it on stage now too, and it's pretty fucking. It's
Good for him.
yeah.
That's
Yeah. But he does other stupid shit like that. His name's Harvey Gross. I would, if I ever had them come here, they'd probably play with Abortion Twins or something like that. So I would, just got to cater to that crowd. But
cater to that crowd. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
well, get
The
that
dirty abortion fuckers?
Yeah, there's a lot of buttholes when they play. You got to get everybody
true.
all liquored up and stuff, and a little rowdy, and that might be a show right there, if I can get them and the Jasons and you, and I mean, be prepared to have optional barf bags, whatever, I mean, for the weak heart, weak at heart, but when's your next show?
We have a show this Saturday night at the local 662 in downtown St. Petersburg, playing with Mosquito Teeth and a Misfits cover band called Last Caress. A couple other bands. I know the Green Jello is booked for the show. I don't think they're going to make it. I think that Bill Manspeaker's got some family responsibilities. They're going to keep him away for this show, so I don't know if anybody's taking that slot or if there's any special surprises, but it's going to be like the big Halloween show.
Okay.
Being that Halloween's on a Monday this year,
Right.
we'll be doing. Anyway, it should be a pretty badass show still. So definitely, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, come on out. Let's get
sir.
fucked up in the alley behind the bar.
Yeah, bring an Uber. Get fucked up. And,
For sure, bring an Uber, dude. Hell yeah, that's the way to do it these days, man.
Yeah. Well, you and I smoked a couple Ubers out back one time. You remember that?
Yeah, I do, man. Yes, I do.
Your other bands have anything coming up?
Yeah, I got some other stuff coming up. Got a bunch of 7-inch stuff that I did with Chris Barrows and Bradley Sugarman and Scott Brazil. Just basically as the Chris Barrows band, and I believe we got the first 7-inch will be a split that we did with Rick Agnew.
Right on.
So that'll be coming out shortly. Got another side project that I'm involved with that is a Descendants cover band.
Now hold on a second. Now, I didn't know that you were in that band. I had somebody on here a couple weeks ago say something that somebody else was in the band. Now you're in the band too? Is there, can you tell me a little about that?
So you had Nick on the band.
Yeah, Nick
and it was
Markson.
funny. Or Nick on the show. And we had just kind of put the thing together, and at that point Nick hadn't even been to a band practice at that point. And I was watching the show, and it got brought up, and then he went down and he mentioned, Bradley, Smurvis, and Adrian, and I'm like, who? What, I get kicked out of this band already? What fucking band is he fucking talking about? I talked to him afterwards. He was like, I don't know why I fucking said that. It's just the fucking one came. So, no, Smurvis is actually not a part of it. Smurvis Jerkin, one of the local heroes here in Tampa Bay. No, but it's me, Bradley Sugarman, and Adrian.
Cool.
A.K.A. is Buster Hyman from Pigpen. And then, of course, Nick. But that project is going to be sidetracked right now for the moment. What it was they had that the Fat Wreck documentary that's going to be showing at the local 662. And the thought was we were just going to do a one-time Descendants set during that show. A lot of fucking, the Descendants are so fun to play. But we were going to do that. And then I guess contractually, they can't have a Descendants cover band at a Fat Records event because I guess they're afraid it will be better than the fucking Descendants or something. Stupid shit. No, that's not it. But that's what they said. So
conflict of interest.
So we had to shelve that idea, and I guess there's other stuff that's being talked about that I can't talk about yet. But
Sure.
We're not going to shelve the idea entirely, just the timeline for doing it. But
we need more new bands, dude. Seriously, I think there's this coming up year. A lot of them are going to be on the shelf for a little while. People are going on tour or babies or shit of that nature. So, and
life, man.
Yeah, and it's always good to have some new bands out there, man. I'm interested in bringing some of these bands from Tampa I've never seen, and
I definitely would love to do the show with the Jasons. That would be awesome. Get those guys into town. They're fucking. They got a great shtick going on. I was doing a radio show with Bobby Pickles from Dying Scene Radio. We started that show,
sure,
and we had the Jasons on, and that's kind of how I met the guys in the Jasons, and we ended up doing a T-shirt design, and it's me and Bobby Pickles being fucking taken over by the Jasons. It's a fucking awesome T-shirt, and I don't know if any of them are out there anymore, but it's kind of cool when you see your fucking ugly mug on the front of a T-shirt with a bunch of fucking Jasons who are fucking killing you.
Well, that's coming up for me, man. I'm already done that with the sticker, but I'm gonna get something really serial killer looking like with me and the logo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But
serial killer.
I got to wrap this up. Our next guest is coming on is Dan Kabinski of Die Kreuzen, and he was just here with his other band, The Crosses. So if you can tune in, whatever, great.
I will do.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I opened up the wrong box, so I'm going to have to re-record this tomorrow. You don't have to do anything. And transfer it onto this page, so it won't be on the Tonight Show right away, if you follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but thanks again, Bob Noxious, for being on the show tonight. I just went into my Barry White voice for you. And,
sexy.
Yeah. And, we'll get you on in a couple weeks and shit and get you maybe to get the whole band on. What'd you call him? Buster Hyman hasn't been on yet, so.
Fuck that guy.
Well, maybe we can get him on a morgue run, you know what I mean? That would be.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a confidentiality deal where he couldn't be showing any faces. He doesn't mean he can't show any toes, but toe tags or something, But but anyways, I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Tagging faces.
He wants to crack open a cold one.
Are you fucking Dr. Paul Bear over there?
I've had a little practice with the dead ones, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, anyways, Bob, thanks for being on. But,
thanks for having me on the show, Ed.
No problem, man. Talk to you soon, bro.
Ed Fanzine.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back with Dan Kabinski. Stand by. Come on, stop.